Cunard, one of the greatest shipping companies in the world, decided to build the biggest passenger ship in the world, the Queen Mary II, now overtaken by several ships built since. But the reason they asked to do some media training was that when the English number 2 to the captain was interviewed on American TV and was asked, how will you feel when you take the biggest passenger ship out of Southampton Sound for the first time, he said, oh, terrified, in a very British way. And of course the American investors almost fainted at the prospect. I was called in to do media training in Saint-Nazaire, northwest France, where this massive ship was being built. And of course we rehearsed that particular question so that by the end of the media training, when I asked it, how will you feel taking the biggest passenger ship in the world out of the Southampton Sound for the first time? He said, it'll be the biggest privilege I've ever had, and I'm sure the biggest thrill to anybody who goes on this magnificent vessel on its maiden voyage. Better answer. But you know, things cropped up during that training. For example, I asked how big's the ship and was told 150,000 tons deadweight. Well, what does that mean? And of course that's shipping jargon. What we need to know is how many double-decker buses is that, or what's the weight equivalent of that? And then we get an idea. So the biggest thing when we're dealing with an audience is to understand what they understand and what they expect to hear. And if we feel nervous of something, telling them that we're terrified is a bad message for potential passengers. And if we tell them it's 150,000 tons deadweight, they will think, well, maybe I'll go on a ship that I understand more about.